Okay, and welcome everyone to John's 3 AM walks. Tonight, this morning, for the first time on John's 3 AM walks, it's 3 AM. In fact, it's 20 past 3. Not messing about. Stood in a puddle. I've actually got my shorts on just to show how hardcore. Check them milk bottles out. So, anyway. That's where I'm walking. It's quite a big area. Now I came down. So what this is a big lake. It's got lots of interesting stuff. Let's see. There's been a lake. It also has water. Yeah. Needless to say, there won't be anybody here tonight. So the purpose of these 3 AM walks was, well, I don't sleep too much really at night time. There's a moon there. Where's the moon? There we are. Ooh. Thumbnail. Yeah, I didn't sleep that much towards the night, which is fine. Just get to do cool stuff like this. Anyway, there's geese are kicking off. But yeah, anyway, the purpose of this was to, as we do, Night of Terror. If you haven't seen episode 4, by the way, it's up now. It's a pretty scary one. A lot of stuff that we don't understand, you know. A lot of weird stuff happening. But yeah, anyway. Bloody hell. I'll end up in the water then. John's 3 AM swim. But yeah, anyway, the purpose of this is to, anybody's got any paranormal experiences, send us a message. What I'll do, if they're good, and if they're honest, because we all know, we check. We have our ways. Yeah, there's a random piece of rope swinging there. It's a bit. Can only hope that was used as some kind of rope swing. Whew. So yeah, I'm going to do it. Once I come to a stop, I'm going to get my phone out and I'm going to read the first one. Quite a scary paranormal experience sent in by one of our viewers. I'm going to read it out. I hope I don't bloody conjure anything here. The owls. Last time I came here, it was in the summer, obviously not doing this stuff, but just for a walk. And the owls, they go off. They were kicking off. As soon as I got here, it was like, whoo! We had sort of a little mini argument going on, me and these owls. Mind being business, walking through. So I was like, what are you doing here? I said, well, you know, going for a walk, what are you doing here? I says, well, we're trying to hunt, you know, with owls. I says, what are you doing? So, well, I'm sort of trying to do a ghost hunt. I'm like, oh, sorry. And they were like, aren't you supposed to be in bed? And I said, well, aren't you supposed to be in bed? They were like, well, we're owls, mate. We don't go to bed. Well, we do, but, you know, not at night time. So at night time, it's when we hunt. So how for you tomorrow morning, snuggled up in your bed? We've got kids to feed. We're owls, we can't just go to the chip shop. We need food. So, you know, when you finish looking for your ghosts, bugger off. Because unlike you, we can't go to the shop tomorrow morning and buy food. And I said, well, you know, I'll be gone soon, but can you just keep the, you know, twit-to-oos down to a minimum? You know. And then I was like, everybody, can you keep the noise down to a minimum? Because Fat Boy down here is looking for ghosts. So don't worry about food for your kids. John down there is looking for ghosts. That seemed to be how the conversation went anyway. Your mind can play tricks when you're doing this. So, like I say, this is Narfesty Reservoir. It's a big lake in Staffordshire, England. Quite a lot of wooded areas, a lot of weird stuff attached to this place. The usual myths and legends. It's the source of a natural spring. I haven't done any research, don't get me wrong. We don't do that on Nights of Terror. We don't do research. I just know because I was brought up very close to here. This was my childhood playground. Oh yeah. Yeah. You can go quite far into the woods in this place, but I ain't that stupid. I watched too many films and doing Nights of Terror hasn't helped. Because what we didn't expect in Nights of Terror was to actually experience stuff. And we have done. We leave. Now there's actually a place I'm going to show you in a minute. Oh, this is the bridge. Stone Bridge. Lake. It's that time of year as well where you get some cool, see the moon creeping through the trees there. Yeah. I'm going to show you something now. When we were kids, we used to call this Dracula's Castle. It's not quite a castle, but still, if you were lost in the forest somewhere, you don't want to be coming across this place. Not really. Okay, we're going to walk up to it now. So I'm going to turn the camera around. Hopefully. No one's at home. Yeah. Just noises. Some steps. Oh man, it was nobody up here. Yeah. Used to know the way. It's up there somewhere, if you can see it. Man. If you can see that, you should be able to. Results. The hell is that? I can only assume that's owls. Man, what's doing? Sounds a bit too heavy to be owls. Hello? My torch is making noises now. I think this place is making. There's a lot of noises, but I know it's the woods. They all seem really heavy. What? I know it's probably just a bird or something, but it doesn't sound like a bird, it sounds like a pterodactyl. And I know it's probably a squirrel. It sounds like a bear. Right, I'm going to switch back around again. Well locked. There's like, if you can see that, but there's a spiral staircase in there. It goes all the way up there. See why we used to call it Dracula's Castle. Now then, I think I'm going to do it here. Okay, let's get this done. And this was sent in by subscriber Ronnie Walters. Thank you, Ronnie. And this is her experience. Hey y'all, I've been away from YouTube for a couple of weeks, so I'm now just watching Night of the Living Smackheads. Here's my story. Let me through. Tell me if you see anything behind me. What's that? Let's not dwell on this too long. Back in the 70s, my family moved into a house in a town called Sherman in Texas. One night, while we were sitting at the dinner table, we had our first encounter. From where I was sitting, I could see down the hall. The bathroom light came on. We thought someone was in the house with us. Well, someone was. The toilet flushed and the light turned off, but no one walked out of the bathroom. What are you trying to do to me? Daddy went to check it out, and there wasn't a soul in sight. My sister and I shared a bedroom, and she'd leave the door open every night. Every morning it was closed. She started moving her bed in front of the door to hold it open, but it was closed in the morning. She asked Daddy why he kept closing the door, and he didn't know what she was talking about. We had wood flooring in the hallway that creaked when we walked on them. One night, when everyone but my parents were asleep, my parents were lying in bed, and Daddy heard someone walking down the hallway. Knowing we were all asleep, he grabbed his flashlight and gun and stood at his door. When the steps got to his door, he flung the door open and pointed the flashlight and gun at the intruder, but no one was to be seen. He got used to hearing the footsteps and eventually slept through them. That would never happen with me. My brother Ben would often wake up hearing the TV in the living room on. This is back when TV stations went off the air during the night. He would hear a solid tone, and when he went into the living room, the off-air colour palette was on the screen, and he turned off the TV and returned to bed. Maybe the TV had a glitch, who knows. My sister Monica would often hear a baby crying in the den at night. It was at the opposite end of the house, and she was terrified of the den. but she'd go check it out and find nothing. Also, the TV in the den would change channels when we were watching it. Mind you, this was before remote controls were a thing, so we didn't need to consider that someone was flipping through it with a remote. No one was ever injured, but we only lived there for 2 years before we got out of there. I'm surprised it lasted 2 years. And there you have it, my lengthy story of our experiences. I hope you enjoyed it. So, thank you for that, Ronnie. Roni, was it Ronnie? Ronnie? It's one of them, so. But yeah, thank you very much for sending that in. That was quite creepy. I can relate to aspects of that from my childhood. But yeah, creepy stuff, and it's good that it only happened in that one house and it didn't sort of follow you. You hear stories of that, you know. And that stuff with the TV as well. Carolyn! Man, scary stuff. Well, yeah, thanks again, Ronnie. Like I say, anybody else got any supernatural, paranormal, weird stuff happen to them in their lives in the past or currently going on? Give us a shout. I'll come to somewhere like this and scare myself off to death. Yeah. Anyway, should we have another look around? See what I mean about these owls? One day I'll take you down that way. That leads to some waterfalls and some weird caves and stuff. Yeah. There's one place, one little place to call the Hermit's Cave, Hermit's Rock, and all this kind of stuff. There's like a natural, there's a natural spring up here that's supposed to have healing powers. One of the people that lived around here, I don't know, didn't do much research, but some guy, it was like hundreds of years ago, healed himself in the waters of the well. He had some kind of skin condition, as most people did back then. Just on the way back now. See the moon. Just up there. Around my head. Cool. Get a shot of that. to moon. Looking all mysterious over the lake. Anyway, I'm heading back now. I'm still going to walk all this way, but strange thing is, doesn't seem. He says, strange thing is, it doesn't seem as menacing. Oh, bloody arm's aching. There we go. It doesn't seem anywhere near as menacing coming back this way. Obviously, once I get more into these, I'll start going further in, and you can go really far into this place. On a well. It's just, man, you know, pretty creepy stuff. Like I say, it doesn't help with all the stuff that we do. You know, I'm forever watching documentaries about this stuff. Yeah, don't help really. Ooh, a car. Way in the distance, but I can hear a car. It's quite soothing. Until I find out it's my car that they're driving. They're joking. I'm not going to turn my torch on though. Draw attention on to myself. Yeah, they're gone now. There you go. Okay. So yeah. So as for episode 5 of Nights of Terror, we're hard at work trying to get a good location. We've got a location sorted for episode 6. Boy, have we got a location sorted for episode 6. That's going to be a good one. In fact, that's probably going to be like a feature length one. Can't do that in an hour. No chance. It's sort of like a road trip, but yeah, definitely be a full length one, that will. And then after that, so keep on swapping ends, innit? It's a duck. It's a duck. It was just a duck in the water. Yeah. Yeah, so after the 6 episodes, a few people have asked like what we're doing. We don't know, we just said we just do 6. You know, for a laugh really. See what happened. But we'll see how it goes. But we want to thank everyone for the support. It's been much more than we ever thought. It is amazing. Lots of lovely comments. Lovely comments. We expected a little grief off his mates. Where are you all? But yeah, nice comments. It's ace, it's good. We're loving it. Some lovely people out there, very supportive. Oh, excuse me. Early morning. Reflection of the moon in the water. I highly recommend this, by the way. Just not, you know, walking around at 3 o'clock in the morning arguing with owls, but early morning walks, no people about, fresh air, no noise. Well, there is noise, but nature, good noise, nice noise, you know. I mean, I can say this now. I'm down this end, different up by the Dracula's castle up there. Maybe that should be the title of this video. I found Dracula's castle. Thumbnail. Slightly misleading. I might pinch Ronnie's headline. No. No. Alright folks, like I said before, if you've got any paranormal experiences, write in. Make sure they're nice and juicy, like Ronnie's was. Plenty to read, not just like, oh, I saw a ghost once in the cupboard, it was scary. You know, it doesn't really make for good reading, I suppose. Just be a bit more, yeah, that's some detail. Like the pigeons. Yeah, has some detail. Like the ghost had brown hair, at least. Something like that. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now, let you all go to bed. I'm going to turn the camera around, and then I'll see you all on the next episode of John's 3 AM walks.